Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get started with the research part of the RITSEC weekly meeting. Welcome. If you're interested in presenting, we have a presentation sign-up form. We will not be having a meeting next week for ISTS, but if you're interested in presenting, please sign up right here. And if you want free stuff, that's how you're going to get it. Announcements. Please sign in. If you haven't, if you still need to, just go to the sign-in category, sign in, you know how it goes. Join the Discord. Everyone's in the Discord. Check the calendar. This is where you see events coming up, and we have, I think, our first social, or one of our big social events. We're going to be going to a hockey game tonight. I don't have a slide on that, but the ticket sales through RITSEC have already closed. But if you still want to go to the hockey game and hang out, we're going to have a lot of people there. The RITSEC mailing list. That's where you see the newsletter and anything coming down the line like that. And cybersecurity news. Today we have a breach on Activision. We have Trojanized macOS applications, and the Dole Food Company was hit with ransomware. So the Activision breach. So Activision has confirmed a data breach that occurred in December, but they actually hadn't said anything about it until now. They revealed that it was a successful SMS phishing attack, and this was done on an HR member. So they were allowed to see a lot of employee resource records and things that normal employees wouldn't have been able to see. So they said that no game source code or any player details or anything like that was taken, but VX Underground discovered that a lot of the sensitive workplace documents and their incoming content release schedule up until November 2023 was leaked. So Inside Gaming, the magazine, I don't know, the website obtained the leak. And they said a lot of it referred to names, numbers, email, salaries of most employees. And they have a spreadsheet of their entire content release schedule, which likely has changed since then and especially in reaction to this. And Activision just didn't say anything to anyone until now. I mean, it didn't impact anyone outside of employees, but still probably not a good look for them. Okay. Now we have Trojanized Mac OS applications. So they have been seen in the wild being deployed for crypto mining operations. And Jamf Threat Labs has discovered an XM-Rig miner, and this has come from an unauthorized modification in Final Cut Pro. So the malware is utilizing the Invisible Internet Project to operate, and this is a privatized internet layer communication. It helps with keeping anonymity on the internet. So through this, they're downloading malicious components and they're sending the mine crypto to the attackers' wallets through the I2P, so it's more of a secret measure. And they've been able to evade that has effective, Jesus, this is not a good day, has detection evasion, and this includes they search for Activity Monitor to appear. And whenever the Activity Monitor applications opens up, it'll turn down or it'll stop the crypto mining to evade detection. So on execution, it'll connect to the actor server and it'll download the mining component. And between the stealth that it has and that it's using cracked software, it's been very effective because you can't exactly complain to Apple if you're using something you pirated. So, and Mac OS Ventura has a software block on it. But even when this block happens, you still executed the program before it was blocked. So it stops the software from running, but you still get the malware, which is mighty unfortunate. Okay. And Dole Foods has announced that it was hit with a ransomware attack. And they're saying that it impacted their operations. And since they're the world's largest distributor of fresh fruits and vegetables, that's kind of a big deal. So at the moment, they haven't released many details, but the company is still investigating the scope of the breach or of the ransomware. They put out a statement on their website, and they've engaged with third-party experts. They have $6 billion revenue, so they can afford probably some of the best in the world. And they've released a statement. This was leaked through a Texas grocery store's Facebook page, saying that they received a message saying that the shipments may be a little backlogged, and they have shut down systems throughout North America. So their plants are on shutdown for the day, and all shipments are on hold, the company had said throughout that message. The memo also made note of a manual backup program, so this is something that they have in place. It might be a little slower since it's manual and they lost their system, but they should be back online pretty soon. And Bleeping Computer, where this is from, reached out to Dole for a statement, but they were told we're not going to say anything else outside of what we said publicly. Whew. Sources, and without further ado, this week's presentations. We have Adam Brachia doing a history of cyber attacks and cyber pirates. Sohail will be doing a presentation on his malware Jarvis, and I will be doing one on my and your first red team tool. Go Tigers.